clearly put it, Mr. Speaker, is that the same industry is also wrecking the lives and livelihoods of other people in the society. We have heard of cases of metals being stolen, of scrap metals being stolen as well. But I think, Mr. Speaker, I think this is one area that we need to address, because in most cases, the people who have lived in this industry and worked in this industry tend to assume that they are being blamed for involving themselves with scrap metals. The idea is that we'd like them to be accountable for the kind of activities that they are doing. And I think the proposal that we have more public awareness other than public participation, I think I want to say we need more public awareness on those who are living from this industry to understand that, you know, they have the tail end of a metal, to use the metal only when it's scrap, but not to be involved in metals that have also not been used. So, Honorable Speaker, I stand to support this particular report because the people in the industry include the youth, many of them who are unemployed. Yes, we know that the scrap industry also is recycled and brought back to generate new metals and the other products that are useful in the society. But the idea that the business is being conducted under an environment that is depriving other people's livelihoods, I think that, Honorable Speaker, we need to condemn. I support this report. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
The Honorable Mawathe Musili, member for Embakasi South.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. So, as I stand to support this bill on this motion on the scrap metal, there is need for, as my colleagues have indicated, for regulations of the scrap metal industry. There is no way. I'll give you an example of the exit road, old airport, North Road. All the guardrails of the old airport, North Roads, were removed approximately 2 weeks after they were put by a scrap metal dealer. A lot of street lights are disappearing thanks to the one or two of the scrap metal dealers. Most of the scrap metal dealers are good people. They do their job honestly, but there are some who have sticky fingers. So for the majority who are good scrap metal dealers, I stand to support. I'll give you an example. At Mukuru kwa Ruben, you will find Mama Wabina, who's a scrap metal dealer, or their chairman, Mr. Mutunga, who is a scrap metal dealer. And they do their job honestly, but there are a few bad apples who messes up their reputations. I'll give you the young boys at Mukuru kwa Njenga, that Kajoni and his group. They look for scrap metal using the metal detector. Metal detector and the magnets, and they are able to pick the metals and go and sell and make their decent, honest living. So, and for that, I stand to support. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honorable Kamala.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. And I just want to laud the committee for the good work and the report, and having come up with what we have today and the discussion we are having today, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I've been a victim in my constituency in Lurambi, whereby we build roads and especially bridges. And on those bridges, Honorable Speaker, we put guardrails. And those guardrails do not last. And Honorable Speaker, we have to support work. People have to work. We have to be a working nation. And definitely, people that deal with scrap metal are doing a good job, and they are contributing to our economy in our country, and we have to support. But, Honorable Speaker, we cannot be a country, or you cannot do business without regulations. Regulations just don't come with bottlenecks or to stifle our freedom of doing business, but there must be a discipline in every business, Honorable Speaker. And so sometimes when you go into markets, Honorable Speaker, you find people are selling plumbing materials, and some of them are old. So you wonder, did they come from somebody's house, or how did they find their way into the market, Honorable Speaker? So the work that has been done by this committee to make sure that we have this business in place, but we have to have there must be a difference between people that are just dealing with genuine scrap metal and those who are vandalizing equipment, those who are vandalizing what I would say important installations at the detrimental of Kenyans. So because of the committee report and what we are discussing here today, Honorable Speaker, I throw in my weight and I support that indeed scrap metal dealers have to do their work, they have to do their business, but there must be a way they do it so that it is genuine, so that it is not a business where they vandalize material from elsewhere to come and sell, Honorable Speaker. Because you can imagine, Honorable Speaker, where you build a bridge, and this bridge is going to support a community. But when you wake up in the morning and visit the same bridge, all the guardrails are gone. It's gone because one person thinks that they should make a business out of that at the expense of the entire community. So, Honorable Speaker, I support, and Honorable Speaker, as I take my seat, I want to thank the people of Lurambi for bringing me into this house for 5 years. And I pray for every member in this house that they get an opportunity to come back. But that one, I leave it to God and the electorate. And I also pray that God give you life in Luanda so that you can continue to serve the people of Kenya in this house. God bless you all.
Bishop Kamala, you have touched my heart. Thank you. Thank you for that prayer, wonderful prayer. I wish you well also in Lurambi, Kakamega. I have confidence, and with the Lord's guidance, it will be well. The Honorable Mwali Ombithi, member for Masinga.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to be able to contribute to this report of Committee of Delegated Legislation on the report of the consideration of the scrap metal dealers' rules. While it is a good business to be able to earn a living, especially in these times that there is no employment and the government is not even employing, this business is very lucrative, and the people earn a lot of money out of it. But now it looks as if it has gone out of hands. In fact, in one of the committees that I am a member, Committee of Implementation, the case of the scrap metal was brought to our committee, and we dealt with it, and we concluded, and they were able to be licensed. But now, after they were licensed,
just hold on, the member for Masinga, just hold on. There seems to be a point of order by the Honorable Mwambire, member for Ganze. What is out of order, the Honorable Mwambire?
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, considering the mood of the House and the deliberations going on, it appears that members are in concurrence of the report. So I stand under Order 95 to call the mover to respond so that we can move to another.
Is it the mood of the House? Is it the mood? Will those who are of the opinion that we should call the mover to reply say aye? Aye. Those with the contrary opinion say nay.